What's up guys, Cyberhoudini here and welcome back to Bioshock Infinite. Yes, we were back with the 10-year anniversary of Bioshock Infinite. Can you believe it's been 10 years? Please, time, slow down. I feel like a rickety old man. God damn it. I reach back to scratch my ass and I'm in pain for 2 days. Hey, it's a big ass. It's a big ass. But I'm excited to be playing this again. Super fun. I think we're pretty much near the end, you know. It's a little bit of a mess of a story, but you cannot deny the powerful impact that Booker and Elizabeth's story had, for sure. We're even going to do a little bit of the Burial at Sea, which I know a lot of people are extremely divisive on. But in the middle of this crazy week, we got Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores dropping midnight. Lots of good stuff. I don't know if it got any reviews, did it? It's kind of weird. But we did get reviews for Dead Island 2, which is coming out this Friday. That got lots and lots of 7s and 7.5s and 8s, which is exactly what you expect from a zombie game, honestly. I don't know if the original got like 9s or 10s. People were just smitten by that one trailer, but you know, things are different now. It's been almost 10 years since the first time we saw Dead Island 2. It's gone through just a menagerie of horrible development trouble, but we finally got it and we're going to see on Friday what it's like. I got that baby pre-ordered. Hopefully it'll arrive on Friday. And then Thursday, I'm kind of hoping to try out an indie game called Stray Blade, which looks like a nice little hack and slash fantasy game. We'll see. So no shortage of awesome games to play. We're also doing a little bit of Jedi Fallen Order before Jedi Survivor comes out next Friday, so we can finish that up. That's nice, sneaking that in, little Souls-like. Keeps me on my toes, keeps my reaction times at least sorta good, right? What a cool trailer this was. This was their premiere, you know. They were taking a little nod from Rapture, a little dig at Rapture, and basically showing that the main character Booker was being drowned by one of those handymen, and then you get to see Elizabeth in that design at the time. But yeah, this trailer itself is what, 12, nearly 13 years old now. Holy shit. So yeah, you can tell that even Bioshock Infinite was not exempt from horrible development woes. So we've got past most of the awkward part of Bioshock Infinite, which I think is the Lady Comstock ghost part, where you're just like, huh? We've officially jumped the shark. You know, I was kind of with you with the whole reality bending stuff a little bit anyway, but now you're bringing in ghosts. So we did that. We got rid of Lady Comstock's ghost, and basically Elizabeth was able to make peace with her mother, which she found out, and then we got sucked up by the songbird again. Elizabeth basically got taken in by the songbird to save Booker's life. Booker's now coming after her and has realized that her kind of ripping tears everywhere has caused Columbia to be completely and utterly in limbo. He doesn't know what year it is, what reality it is. So we've come here to Comstock House, and this is where things get really crazy. We're up here in what appears to be a prison. We start to see what happens. We're getting closer to the end as well. At this point, I'm not gonna lie, even back then, even now, playing it again with new, fresh eyes, I still think the story is a bloody mess. And, you know, definitely when it comes to Finkton and Daisy Fitzroy, that couldn't be more tonally fucked than it is now than it was back then. Yeah. But, you know, it's one of those things that you do kind of suspend logic and everything else, and you kind of just, you're there for the thrill ride, you know. If Bioshock itself was a horror game, you know, that's almost like a creepy tower of terror that's at Disneyland, then Bioshock Infinite is the entire Disneyland park itself. It's an entire amusement park, including crazy rides and you know, all the skylines and everything.
Please.
Alright, cool. It's hot as hell here. We just got over like horrible winter and just nasty little spring, and now we're just getting a weird look into summer. Even Sunday is meant to be like one of the hottest days of the year. There you go. Now everybody's rushing, and you're trying to throw out your winter / spring wardrobe and find your summer stuff that was tucked away. Yeah.
Some men dream of money.
Our Lady Elizabeth.
Some men dream of love. My father dreamt of a flood of fire.
In this reality,
we were given Eden.
Elizabeth is now the sword of Columbia.
Salvation. The Lord gave Noah a fish in the
You gotta give it them. They definitely have
so easy on me.
the imagery down, right? Irrational are always great at that.
What do you plan to do to me?
Poor Elizabeth. Even she doesn't know where she is, and she was meant to be in control this whole time. Well, I'm sorry, little lady. Control be damned. Her loving embrace. Now you get to see the true power of the siphon. Them trying to wield Elizabeth's power has got it quite out of control. The prisoners of this fair asylum. No sin evades his gaze. So yeah, they start to introduce a new villain here, which is kind of cool. I'll be your daughter. So it's like a sneaking section that nobody wants to do. Sick the crows on him. Thanks for the salt. Poor little bastard. Just realized how bad my bullets are. Wonder why they would not give us some bullets. Pistol, some health. No, that's not what I wanted. Why did it switch it up? What am I stuck on? A piece of snow. Sorry, lads. Bonk. Yeah. What was the story with those guys? You were just meant to avoid them like the plague, huh? But you know me, I gotta absolutely charge into everything.
I gotta find a way in.
Heidi her. This area is restricted.
I hope I don't have to go all the...
Hey, Warden! This one's for you, Warden.
Listen.
Oh, Megan, hello.
Just
How's it
wanna see
going?
the girl.
How you doing? How's your week going? Creepy. We're stuck in this old prison asylum in the middle of Bioshock Infinite. Excited for Burning Shores? I hope you are. I have actually got it downloaded, ready to go. I just gotta somehow get into it, huh? I think a couple of people are getting to play it now. Sure, there's actually. Oh well. Yeah, they're playing it now for review, which is kind of weird actually. It's a bit late. But I suppose that's just the nature of Sony sometimes.
Please, what is this place? Just send me back to my tower.
It's too late for that now, child. Your father gave you a lovely
Dr.
home,
Pettifog.
and you chose to destroy it.
Jesus.
He's not my father.
He's one of your fathers. Does that make any more
The
sense?
siphon is a kind of leash. Yes, my father put it on me. But when the time came,
Poor Elizabeth.
neither did I remove
Here,
it myself.
it sounds weaker.
What would happen if I took off the leash?
Almost
And I found I was
older.
as obedient as ever.
I like finding the voxophones from Booker and Elizabeth from different realities. Even if they share one body, one person, seeing what they've got up to, their memories from these realities is creepy. It's a window into those worlds. Yeah, what was the crack with these guys? You just have to avoid them like the plague. I don't like doing that though. I should change my gear up to get my melee That's what I should do. Let's see. Because it looks like I'm really hard up on ammo right now. Let's see. Anything got to do with melee? After a snack? Nope. Coat of harms. And it's become easier to melee execute. Alright. Drop cloth. Scoot it up. I'm good. I love Bioshock. Yeah, hell yeah. There you go. So any other games down through the years that you have fond memories of forever? Yeah, the way it goes with Forbidden West, it's on PS Plus Extra, so that just makes things easier. And then, you know, you don't mind, there's certain games like that, like you don't mind buying the DLC, because you know it's going to be amazing. 20 for the DLC. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. He's stunned. Let's see. Gearhead, electric touch. Harder to attack. Burning halo. Takes 300 damage after 4 seconds. That might be good. Let's just go full melee for this area. So I know it sounds... Oh yeah, that one's really good. That one's so good. Blood to Salt. The Winter Shield. Snack. Oh, Shock Jacket. I can't even read. Yeah, I have very little ammo here. Oh yeah, dropping a weapon. I remember that. Angry Stompers. Stompers. Brittle Skinned. Okay. Handyman Nemesis. I don't think we fight a Handyman here, so we're good. Vampire's Embrace. Melee kills give health. Overkill. Killing. Stuns. Alright. That's good. Alright, let's go full melee with this. So I think they want you to be like
Like my father, I could see all.
I want you to be stealthy here with these guys. I think there's even a trophy for not getting detected even once. But fuck that mess. Come here, you little shit. Let's go, lads. Everybody shall burn. Jesus. Alright. Looks like melee's not the way to go. I was hoping they'd give me a little bit of health. I used to always go back to charge even when I press it once. I guess on harder difficulties. I just have no fucking ammo. No salts, no ammo. I don't do stealth. It's against my religion. One singular bullet left, huh? That's no good at all. Oh, I like the music. What's we got here? The hand cannon? No, what other choice?
Would you like to pray with me?
You're hurting me. Please just let me go.
All the experiments they did on her.
Cure you.
Cruel.
I'm not sick.
Your spirit.
Booker thinks he just left her 5 minutes ago. Nope.
All I ever wanted was to see you live up to your potential.
If you can hear that, Comstock sounds an awful lot younger. Creepy, I never noticed that looking like an eyeball.
I'm Dr. Pettiford.
That's so clever.
And I'll be taking care of you.
Get away from me.
Defiant, even after all this time. DeWitt just left you here. You need to give up on him, love.
No, he didn't.
Will come.
And I don't want to do no damn stealth. Oh, these guys they're called like, was it the Quiet Boys or something like that? They had a name like that, I remember. What else you got here? Pistol ammo, huh?
The specimen needs to be destroyed. We couldn't even hold her in that tower, and now the Prophet.
Destroy the lamb? His heir?
If we modify the procedure, we could... It would be safer for everyone. It would seem an accident.
It sucks to have these guys here because the story's so good and twisted, but we're not really allowed to experience it because these fuckers. Yeah. Go to hell. Let's see them fight each other. I love it. Who's gonna win? Oh, the possessed one actually won. Now normally, when we use possession, they finish themselves off, but the nature of the machine, they can't do that. So we have to do it for them. What are you gonna do, huh? Let's change the sniper for a carbine. You give me nine bullets in the carbine? Oh, no. Oh, it's 9 versus 10, huh? Oh, well. It's a hard knock life. Oh, that just clinched it to give us more sniper ammo. I like the old sniper ammo, but I'm here for the story. The poor suffering of Elizabeth.
Is something the matter?
I'm not hungry.
You'll need to eat sooner or later. If you hold out for DeWitt, you'll just starve to death. Come now.
With the final reveal after 8 years of Ken Levine's next project, called Janice, with his new Team Ghost story, that's going to be pretty special. I wouldn't really expect that game until probably 2025, which I know sounds outlandish, but that's only about a year and a half away, which is very confusing to my brain. But that's fine, you know, it's just nice to see it. It seems a little more sci-fi. I'm definitely seeing, with it being called something like Janus or Janus, known as the two-faced god, right? The two-headed god. That could be really cool. We could have a Bioshock-style story with the main character possibly having a little more than your average multiple personality disorder, you know?
In return for his gifts, Eve and her apple, Sodom and Gomorrah.
So the Elizabeth over the Tannoy is different than the ones we see in the Tear. We see her journey to becoming the Elizabeth over the PA over the Tannoy. The poor thing was broken for many years and now rules this asylum. One flew over the cuckoo's nest and came back to live here, huh? So I'm excited for that. And then Cloud Chamber, which is 2K's new kind of studio that's working on the next Bioshock, like legitly, you know. That sounds amazing too. Now, anything can change within a matter of 6 months, but so far, we know that it's possibly taking place underground Antarctica, just kind of, and 2 like hidden cities.
The child is ready. It's time.
Prophet, even
At war with each other.
Her, why do you think she'll do what you ask?
Vastly different art
Our daughter
styles,
has 2 problems, Doctor. One is
allowing the
condition
player
that
to jump
science
between
will
both.
cure her of.
Could be really cool.
The other affliction is of a spiritual nature.
What affliction is that?
Hope.
Ah, yes. There's a lot of games celebrating 10 years this year, being 2013. Some of them we've already kind of covered already, things like The Last of Us. But I'd like GTA's kind of doing their thing as well. It'd be nice to play GTA 4. That story is pretty special. And the Tomb Raider reboot is celebrating 10 years. But I have wanted, since the beginning of last year, wanted to do a massive Tomb Raider marathon. Now it might feel more fitting if we get some knowledge on the newest Tomb Raider, which Crystal Dynamics are working on. But we'll see. The Hummingbird. Oh, that was it, was it? No. Oh, what's the name of the guys? Are the Silent Boys? The Quiet Boys? I can't remember. I think that's the closest thing they got to a truly great villain, because the Handyman, unfortunately, just didn't check out, you know.
Your surgery is tomorrow, you know. You better eat.
Look, these are all in the shape of the founders, you know. Benjamin Franklin, George Washington. Creepy.
6 months.
It's only 6 months from that reality tear, Booker. Sadly, It's been very, very long. And of course, himself, Comstock weighs himself up as high as, you know, as the original Founding Fathers, which is so silly. He's deified himself when he's just merely a madman that was never shot down, basically. But now you see a lot of these things are created around Colombia. But yeah, really, really cool time. So now that Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal as well, which are extremely important to each other, you know, they're now doing their own thing with Embracer, which is awesome. They're finally away from Square Enix, and I love Square Enix much as an ex-person. You know, it's definitely a shadow of its former company when it was Squaresoft, but it's still, you know, it's still a good company. But they were really just mishandling those Western studios. So I'm glad that they've gotten free reign. So, you know, Eidos Montreal are already hard at work at things like a new Deus Ex game. I know maybe Mankind Divided and Human Revolution are not quite what you were after, maybe if you were a true blue fan of the old Deus Ex, but I think they were pretty special, and it'd be foolish not to give Adam Jensen his, you know, finish out his trilogy, even if they're getting away by themselves. I've always enjoyed those immersive sims, and they're hard at work helping out Xbox with numerous amounts of games, to the point of I thought Xbox might buy Crystal Dynamics, but they said no. They said no. Can we climb over here? I don't think so. It would break their little stealth section, of course. Problem I have with stealth sections is they, you know, see, they go by their own rules. So they don't really feel fun. It just feels like you're like, don't fuck up the game mechanics. Where we learn. Where we learn. Where we learn to die. So that'd be cool. So they're working on Perfect Dark, Fable, you name it.
He would free me of my chains. But in the end, he abandoned me to serve his own needs.
Oh.
But in some ways, I thank him. He showed me exactly
So here you see
how
the
much faith
propaganda.
all species deserve.
These are some of the memories we went through.
God put his faith in men once too. Seems that we have something in common. Disappointment.
Always the eyes on us.
I did not always love the prophet. Truth, I ran from his embrace.
You can see it starts to mess with you a little bit as well. It starts to like flash. Elizabeth,
Followed a man.
Prophet, Shepherd, Comstock.
Everything my father
You
was
see all these things? The false shepherd, the
That
false
man
prophet.
was a false shepherd.
See?
And when the wolves came for me,
He was nowhere to be found.
he was nowhere to be found.
Not true. Battleship Falls. So this was back when they were trying to, look at that. When they were trying to discover a way to keep, Jesus, keep everything afloat. We gotta go meet the warden of this place, which is now Elizabeth. This is the kind of place that would break any strong-willed person. So it is not her fault. This one's for your warden. Early one morning while making the round, I took a shot of cocaine and I shot my woman down. What else you got over here? Voxophone, some more health. Alright, Elizabeth, talk to my girlie.
As the days pass, I believe less in God and more in Lutece. My powers shrivel as my regrets blossom.
Look at that.
All of this because my father failed me. By the time I realized how far I'd gone, it was too late to stop it. But there is still one last chance at redemption for both of us.
Her powers shriveled the siphon and sucked them all away. So she couldn't even come back from here. She couldn't slip through another reality. The thing about the whole reality swapping stuff is they're starting to mess with time travel too. Every time you get a first piece of gear when you load back in, for each successful kill, weapon damage is increased. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess we should switch our gear back because that did not work. Oh well. Let's see what we got here. Increase clip size, blood to salt, urgent care, tunnel vision, overkill. Eagle strike. Eagle. Alright. Howdy doody. Warden's office this way. Anything over here before we go in there? Ain't no coming back from this. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Even though it gives you a clip size, I don't think that counts as ammo you can pick up, does it? I can't remember. I think it just means the general clip. So you don't have to reload as often. It's quite a nice little office you got here.
There's the switch.
Careful. A switch it is.
What I've done
I don't remember it being all...
cannot be undone. I cannot stop what I have put in motion.
What did you do?
But perhaps I can keep it from ever starting. He was my first hope. And now, he is my last.
The poor thing.
Should be able to head downstairs and get to Elizabeth now.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. How's it going, lads? Haha. Very good, very good. Overkill is insane. The guns heat up.
The Sodom below with fire and preparing.
Who's there?
How's it going, lads? The power. Yeah, I'm playing this on higher difficulties, but it's not too bad.
Sometimes the mind gets in the way. If the mind will not yield,
Mind gets in the way.
must expose the mind
Oh
to every
Jesus.
version of itself.
Oh no, Elizabeth.
Either the mind will yield or be
Reduce.
reduced to a blank.
Ain't that the truth?
Tomorrow the leash comes off. Because all of this has to end.
Oh God.
But even if I destroy the siphon, will I be strong enough to see all the doors and open whichever I choose? And if I bring him here,
All the
who is
doors.
to say that he would be any match for the monsters I have created?
Elizabeth, hold tight!
Well, well, well.
It's a What is it?
Why do you ask what?
When the delicious question is when.
Lives, lived, will live.
Dies, died, will die.
Past, present, future. When they're all mashed together. And there she is, standing alone, tower, in prison of her own creation.
As you can see, Booker, the lunatics are running the asylum. They don't even listen to me anymore.
And you're the leader of them.
All I can do is watch as what I set into motion slides into its terminal stage. It took all I had left in me just to bring you here.
Elizabeth, I don't understand. I heard you screaming. I was coming to get you. Are we...
Here. Take my hand.
Oh, Jesus. Reveal the monster before us. Not the Elizabeth we once knew, but something else entirely. By the gods!
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame
The vision.
mountains of man.
Columbia going to
Say
war
what you will about
with
Comstock.
New York.
He was a hell of a fortune teller. Wasn't the torture that broke me. Wasn't the indoctrination.
What a shot. Holy
Was
hell.
time. Time rots everything, Booker. Even hope.
I was coming.
Songbird. He always stops you.
Yes, but I would find a way.
No. It's too late for me. I brought you here for your sake. Yours and hers. Here.
What is this?
It's for her. She'll know how to read it.
What does it say?
It's advice.
Advice on what?
How not to become me.
Boom! It was the last thing she did. A warning to not repeat the sins of the future. The bird in her cage yet again. This time, it's a little Rose. Let's go get her.
I'm back. In 1912. Before she... There's still time. Elizabeth!
It's very similar to his room.
You two men upstairs. If she gets ornery, just hit her with the machines.
Comstock! What are you doing to her?
Dirty
Let her
bastards.
be!
Mr. DeWitt,
The siphon!
what's the expression? Day late to the dollar short.
It's the closest thing that we get to meet each other till now. We gotta go help her.
I gotta get in there. Maybe if I shut down those machines from upstairs.
Thanks, boys! Sick 'em!
Can't we give her something to quiet her down? Well, the prophet says half the procedure is the pain. When the body cries out, the spirit listens. Do you hear that screaming, DeWitt? That is the sound of your interference. You have led my daughter into temptation.
She is not your daughter!
Perhaps not now, but trust me when I tell you she will be.
Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. Now, lads. Be ashamed to see you dead. These guys are tough cookies. Tough customers. Sheesh. I did not want to die. This guy barely even touched. Yep. Come on. Nice to give you some ammo. I'm always low on ammo. Alright. Follow the wires back to free Elizabeth. He gets caught on more things than I care to admit. There's the last infusion as well. Hello, lads. Just scientists, huh? Fuck out of here. Every one of you cunts are responsible. You have a choice. Your choice to not hurt her.
He shuts down the other one. We're not sedating her.
Don't worry, Elizabeth, I'm coming. Do one bastard good thing. I don't have the ammo, I don't have the fucking life, I don't have any of it. What the hell? I just stepped up everything at the end there. Nice. Look, dying actually gave me more ammo. How does that make any sense, game? What I do?
What is a life compared to a fate?
How the fuck did they get you behind the... How'd they do that? How'd they do that? Get a shot. God dang. Even with the crows on them, they don't give a fuck. Sheesh. I must have shot him about 7 times in the head there. Whoo! Okay, okay. Where the hell did this devil spring from? Spring low, spring chariot. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck do I have to do to kill you? We are feeling... Come on, motherfucker.
The Lord judges, I
hate when they do that. They basically are able to hit you, and just take away the entirety of your aim. Good night, sir. Got the crank gun. Sheesh. Now that is how you step up the difficulty. My goodness. Alright. Where were we? Where were we? I think more than anything it's like just not having the ammo. Hello, sir. Fuck you. These are all just innocents, huh? But how innocent can they be if they played a part? Look at this place. We're not in Kansas anymore. This is one way of freeing her. Elizabeth's sending a goddamn tornado after these bastards. Nope. Sheesh. Hell has no fury.
Elizabeth,
Like a woman scorned. I don't think I came this way, but they still basically shut down that one as well, huh? Elizabeth, let's free her. Is she still with us? Hello! My goodness! You wonder why people
it's okay.
made crazy
I'm gonna fix this.
fan art.
You ready?
Just do it.
Here.
Right in her spine.
Help me with this.
Poor thing.
I think someone meant for you to have this.
You should have read it first.
Read it.
Your dream of New York.
happens. It's me. I'm the one who...
She's given us a way to get past Songbird. We're gonna find an airship and we'll leave Paris, Elizabeth. Remember, you wanted to go
We're not leaving. We are going to find Comstock.
Why?
You saw what he turns me into. I will not allow that.
And so what, you're going to kill him?
This is where you start moralizing, Booker. You forget. I know you.
I'm not going to let you kill him.
Really? Booker? What are you going to do to stop me?
Not a damn thing. Because I'm gonna do it for you.
I love that. Little light threat from Elizabeth. She is the main character. Booker is just along for the ride. I saw something flashing over here, but at this point it might just be the game itself. I swear I get more stuck in this than I've ever been. Yeah, damn it. I don't mean like stuck in the difficulty. I mean in the fucking environment.
Comstock's zeppelin is outside. The hand of the prophet.
Right.
When did you learn that?
I've been here for a while.
How long?
Long enough.
Yeah, it still took him a
I
while.
hope Comstock got what he wanted from me. Because he is not going to have long to use it.
Ooh. Get him. So yeah,
lock needs picking.
they kind of make you go there because of the light and everything. But if you don't go here, you won't get the middle. The last infusion. 10, 10, 10. Rin tin tin.
The procedure should help immensely with the issues we've had with the girl.
Yes.
Once the device is implanted, any effort on her part to alter the state of things will emit a most painful electric shock. Pavlov made a dog salivate. We'll make this one weep.
Weep. I was just seeing if any of these names meant anything. Ah, they might be developers or something. I was hoping to see a little nod to something else because I know Bale C kind of does it, but there's a huge amount of similarities between the doctors from Bioshock 1 and this, you know, from Rapture and Columbia. It's kind of interesting to see that. And then obviously Sandra Cohen, and then you have Finkton and Frank Fontaine. So there's a similarity there.
Elizabeth?
Let me see.
Poor thing, she's bruised and broken, been tortured for probably a couple of years.
There.
It's hard to tell for sure. You're not going to notice a couple of years. Alright, up to the hand of the prophet. Pushing on to the end.
Doesn't make any sense. Everything here is a cipher that I understand except for this symbol.
Let me read.
It's a cage.
Yes.
Did she say anything about this?
A Faraday cage. Let me read what it says, damn it. Oh, someone has probably, in fairness, already looked at it. Dun, 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 dun. I think most of the end of the game is in the hand of the prophet. Giant airship. A final. These guys were tough as balls. What was that about? I just didn't buy enough upgrades. Well, now's the fucking time. Now's the time. Accuracy boost. Machine gun. Let's just get all damage. Yeah, reserve ammo. See, that's what you want. That's what you want. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left, is there? Projectile speed, radius, how much boost for the pistol, how much boost for the hand cannon. I do like the hand cannon. Reload increase. Alright, alright. Thank you. Use a little, get a little back. I swear I get caught in more things. Everything's just a big old square. What else we got here? So you can see the last of Comstock's men fighting against the Vox Populi.
Look! It's the hand of the Prophet.
Look at this
Comstock's
thing.
flagship.
Yep.
We've got to find a way on board.
That is a giant
We're doing this
battleship.
together, or I'm doing it alone. Either way, I need to know the thing's been done.
DeWitt, you struggle against prophecy. Like a stone loosed from a slate. How thrilling to launch. How breathtaking the apex. And how terrifying the descent as gravity drags you down into the inevitable.
I love the echoes so much because not only does it has that gravitas and almost spookiness to it, it also has another meaning. It's an echo in every sense of the word, an echo of another reality. Because there is a couple of final truths that old Booker and Elizabeth needs to realize. It's been staring them in the face, quite literally.
Got a lock here.
Come on. Give me something challenging.
Apparently there was more things for Elizabeth to do, and puzzles and hacking and all that, just like the other Bioshocks, but over the course of the game, everything getting kind of pushed around, it all kind of dwindled down to just her doing lockpicks, which is unfortunate because she's very special. Look at this place. The Eye of the Storm. The Maelstrom. Nothing left to claim Comstock's head. And shall we shall. With an epic...
What's that sound?
Look! Take cover!
Do it!
Alright! They must be duds.
Those aren't duds.
There is no duds.
Look around you, Elizabeth. I built all of this for you. You are my heir and my blood. And what has DeWitt ever done for you? To him, you are now what you always were. A means to an end.
He's gotta be almost dead, right? You're going to reap just what you sow. Anyone else? Motherfuckers?
Open it.
Okay!
Elizabeth?
On it!
Looks like we got another one. Why isn't it working? It keeps hitting the wall. Where's the other one? Give that crank gun. I guess we're gonna get awful friendly around here.
I'm not ready.
Elizabeth!
Okay! I have souls!
Yep.
Catch, Booker!
Come on, reload.
That's all I have.
Any more?
Do it!
There you go!
Elizabeth?
Okay!
Come on. The problem with the old volley gun, it's just like a Hail Mary.
Medicine!
Thank you.
Get after him!
Can't be too many left. Little fuckers are shooting me from over there. Milk shop. Get 'em, boys.
Open it.
You bet.
Come on out and play. They've got insane accuracy even from there. So have we. Charge! Rise now or fall forever. Mr. DeWitt.
Booker, look.
If you please.
Sure that can take us to the hands of the
Any more? Jobs are good. And hello, Jenna. How's it going? How you doing? So, Jenna, what do you think? Do you think you might stream on Kick a little bit? Do you think it? Are you happy enough with Twitch?
Found some money.
Either's good. Wherever you're comfy, wherever you lay your hat is your home, or so they say. Ratati latata.
Can you help me out with this lock?
If it says it needs
That little old lock.
right, she's right. We just shoot the crap out of
Yours.
it. If it needs lockpicks, it's not story based. It's a hairpin lock, and it's usually story based. Poor guy had to die in an elevator. Not the way to go. Testis.
My brother has presented me with an ultimatum.
An ultimatum.
If we do not send the girl back from where we brought her,
Uh-oh.
he and I must part. Where he sees an empty page, I see King Lear. But he is my brother. So I shall play my part, knowing it shall all end in tears.
There it is. Let's see, any more we can help here? Bronco boost, undertow shock duration. Yeah, that'd be good to have shock duration. For sure. That's probably what I'm missing with the Patriots, honestly. They're coming back a little quick. Alright, any other goodies here? Bring the girl back, huh? What could they possibly be talking about? Bring the girl, wipe away the death, huh? It's not the first time we've heard that. Deedle-deedle-deedle-dee. Assault right here. Nice. Now, I'm actually starting to feel the difficulty kick in a little bit. Because up until now, we were just pop-a-pop-pop, just headshotting everybody. It's good. No doubt for these final few fights, they've stepped up quite the difficulty with even the common enemies in their armor, or at least this version of armor. Let's take this little baby all the way to the hand of the prophet. Thank you.
I am awaiting your order to proceed.
Look at the little robot guy. I think he's just 2D, but it's still a nice little touch all the same. Back to the hand of the prophet we go. The seed of the prophet to the hand of the prophet.
Right you are. We depart to the hand of the prophet.
Oh, damn. Not gonna make it that easy. Oh, baby. Hey, mid. Hello, hello. How's it going? We're just moving into the end of Bioshock Infinite. The beautiful, batshit insane Bioshock Infinite.
Possible to redeem the kind of things that we've done.
Are you okay? Are you stuck?
I don't see much use in that.
How's everyone's day going? Some Horizon Burning Shores hype, I hope? Yes, yes. My latest favorite vigor is the Crow. Oh, really? Yeah, the Octopus one is shite. I agree. But I never really liked Charge. People use it to break the game, I get that.
Over there! It's Comstock's men. They're coming out to meet us.
Choo choo! Hello, lads.
I found ammo!
Oh, thank you.
Okay, catch!
That'll do!
Wakey, wakey! Top of the morning to you, lads. The Crow is a good distraction. We can just shoot them all. Anyone alive over there? No. Get gone. Unless... Come here, you little shite. Once it flies away, that's it. That's some mosquitoes. Go.
Booker, another gunship on the left.
Thank you. We're inside, pretty much like inside of a storm at this point. It's pretty cool. get one of those rocket men. Rocket man. Deedle doodle deedle doo doo. You still with me? The Vox are coming to sort of help, honestly. The fools. Enemy of my enemy. Look at the way the airships are just like fucking, yeah. It's kind of cool. Eat it!
That's all I've got.
I'd like a bit more. Yeah. They creep out of hand, but they are the most useful to me. Yeah. Does it kind of creep you out a little bit? We're slowly making our way. I think that mosquito's broken. Careful. Hello there. Can I help you? Me too. No, that sucks. I kind of wanted you to stay over there. And some salt. Okay. See, is there anyone still alive over there? Hello, hello. Jobs are good. Bonk. Sorry, lads. Time to die. You won't be missed. Alright, where's that rocket launcher? You guys got any goodies over here? It's cool that it won't leave until we jump back. I would have preferred more of these airship moments. Oh, it's supposed to be some there. A shotgun. Oh, this guy, I only possessed him once, but he's stuck. Corn stock. Yeah, you should use some corn stock. Now, lads. It's a shame if I was to blow you sky high. I'm actually doing more damage to myself. Yorp? How dare you? Elizabeth, I'm coming back, look. Oh, just disappeared. And because I'm back here, it just sends the story forwards. Love it. Probably should have used the shotgun there, honestly. Owie! I can smell the Sackboy plat already. Getting really consistent. The final trial to half a point. Even made it 3/4 away today one time. Nice. Damn, that's become your Everest, huh?
Comstock is at the top of the ship. Let's head up.
For the final confrontation.
There's something about him that you just can't put your finger on.
Oh.
Soon you'll understand the man I am and the man he isn't.
Even Comstock knows. Is there anyone left in the dark at this moment? Is Booker himself. Hello. I swear I know you from somewhere. Deedle 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 dee. Well, they made light work of that turret. So they're gonna know. Now. Someone else is. Oh, bollocks. Toodaloo. Where are you boys coming from, huh? Just coming out of your monster closet, huh? One door that we can't access, but they're able to spill out of. You gotta love it. The old ones are the best ones.
Do it! Now!
Sure thing.
Whee! Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Everybody's dead, you see. I'll take you up on that shotgun now. Thank you. So the tips of our guns now light up when we're horny. No, when we're doing a lot of damage. You dirty bastard. Hello. You think you're smart? Hiding behind that door.
You got no backbone.
Clear the line of those pods. We could use them to gain access to the house.
Just a little busy, darling.
Here, ammo.
It's funny how they give you iframes. Nice. Everybody calm down. Nice. Little unfinished business there. I just always get confused up here. It's that impressive of an airship. Pretty damn cool. We've made our way here. I'm not about to throw it all away. Hello? Did you not pick up the first aid kit? Maybe you did. Maybe I was that low. Sheesh. It's a giant battleship. There's a lot of very obvious
like the only way we're reaching
missing parts of the game. Like they had that little assassin guy, you know, he's kind of like a little cowboy, very racist little shit, you know, talking about scalping people basically, and you never get to fight him, not to my knowledge, unless he's just a random NPC you fight one time. After the trouble he caused, the innocents he killed, that would have been a very sweet little fight there. And then, you know, for all intents and purposes, as much as it might have sucked, it would have been nice to have Daisy as and Finkton as like a pseudo boss, where you'd fight one half, fight Daisy, the other half fight Finkton. But and you could argue, well, he was trying to tell a story there, but it wasn't a very good story now, was it? Yeah, people use like.
I found some money. Want it?
They use charge almost exclusively. You can break the game and just become. Oh, you can actually fill up with lockpicks? I didn't know. I hated Albatross. I like Return to Sender. Return to Sender is good too. Possession. You can see I'm using like Possession and the Murder of Crows. Usually almost exclusively because of their distractions, you know. They're really good. But if I wanted to do power, I usually do the Devil's Kiss or Shock. This is the first time I've actually felt the difficulty kick in though. Are you all set for Burning Shores? Have you got it downloaded, pre-downloaded, pre-ordered, blah, blah. It's like 120 gigs altogether now, including the main game. Sheesh! And then you're probably like me. I think if you scroll down like 5 saves, it'll put you just before the Singularity final quest. So that's where they want you to be. I can't wait. It'll also be Lance Reddick's last performance as Silence. It's super sad. I don't know what's going on in the world, but we're losing a lot of great people. I didn't connect the dots, you know. I'd heard it on the grapevine but didn't connect it. But Julian Sands, who's a great actor in my opinion anyway, he's done some great work, very distinguished actor. I didn't know he's been missing since January. That it's a bit of a strange one. But his son has come out and thanked everyone for helping. Look, it's not that Zip the Search is over. It's just, I don't know. The whole thing is very strange. Who knows, you know, he's going out on a hike. Maybe he got into some trouble. Or maybe it's like what happens when an animal gets sick and they know that they're dying. You ever seen that with a cat? A cat will go off and hide under your house or hide in a bush somewhere when they know that they're dying. It's super sad. I don't know. Who knows? I kind of want to get the damage boost for some of the Vox guns because I feel like they're going to force me to use some of them. Explosion rate, that's pretty good. Spread boost. There's no point holding on to your money now, Jack, because we ain't coming back. Yeah, I remember there being some nice hidden areas here.
Comstock is 3 decks up.
Yeah.
The Prophet's cabin.
It's just the layout of the place. But it's cool that you get to see this. It'd be a good place to put a voxophone. Unless I missed it. 3 dicks! The Albatross. There's their little bunks. Oh, their little bunks. Before they went on their killing spree. Yep. What's that? 76 bullets for carbine. You know what? You use it pretty fast though. Have a DLC downloaded. Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. I've already seen the map as well. It's about a third of the size of the main game. That's insane. Fucking insane. It's probably gonna be about, you know, 10-hour playthrough, 20-hour, 25-hour platinum, depending on how you're doing it. Hey, Pyro, how's it going, dude? What's that? What's that looking over the hill? It's a monster. A fucking monster. Alright, up we go. It's kind of creepy when you see them like that. The Patriots.
I have seen the seeds of fire that will prepare the Sodom below for the coming of
the Sodom.
It will not be I who carries that banner over the hill. That job falls to you, Elizabeth. That job falls to you.
Skyline is clear, Booker.
Yes, ma'am. Clear for an ass whooping.
Whoa! Whoa! I'm gonna suck.
Go ahead.
You bet.
Go ahead.
Why didn't that work? Alright. Alright, lads. Oh, double kill? The piano usually means kill. Sorry, mate. Got you with the jump shot. This fucker's still alive. Dude, the part where you gotta like hold everything off, that is fucking hard. Oh, I changed, lads.
It's 2 decks up in the Prophet's cabin.
3 decks and 2 decks. And then there's a nice little indie game coming out on Thursday called Stray Blade I want to get my hand on. There's also that Sony game Stellar Blade. I swear these video game names. Stampede. I think we're okay for ammo for now. You could pretty much wage war on the world from this battleship alone. And, you know, this being 1912, America wouldn't have had too much defense, you know. Obviously, this would have been the time of World War I as well.
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Give me a second.
So they would have had those, like, biplanes, you know, fitted with machine guns, but someone would have to man the gun and fly at the same time and things like that. But maybe some bombers. It's kind of cool to see New York back then. It still has that air of magic, even if that was caused by pollution, lol. The smog and the smoke. There's something about it. Gimme! Pyromaniac. Is that you, Pyro? Pyro, what you doing? Huh? What you doing in this game? I like when they tell you how to start how to get ready for the DLC. On the other hand, you got like From Software. Very famously, when they did their DLC, it's like it's a giant invisible monster that's gonna grab you as long as you stand in a very specific place. I'm like, huh? The fuck did anybody find that in the first place? And there you go. There probably was a video. It's PlayStation we're talking about here. If the whole game is not fucking spelled out for the executives to play it, they don't want anything to do with it. Alright, how about a little round 2, missus? We got through the asylum.
Booker, flak cannon!
You're a flak cannon. My show's called me a flak cannon.
Why are they dropping so slowly?
I don't know.
God, look at them. The entirety.
That's 1/4 of the pods ejected.
That's all?
It's a lot of pods. Try and get one of the flak cannons on our side, shall we? Oi, oi! Good to have you with us. Who's he shooting at?
One half done.
What was that? Patriot? Choo choo.
Move in there.
Sheesh.
3/4.
It sure is taking its time. Get around it. Get moving. Get in there.
I'm not ready. Catch, Booker.
That'll do.
Hey, Byron.
Who the fuck is doing that?
Booker, the lines are clear.
United by rage.
They've got insane accuracy. That's why. There's fucking two of them. La-ti-ti, la-ta-ta, la-ta-too, toodaloo. You guys got any rocket launchers? Fucking Patriots, man. Holy shit. The accuracy is disgusting. Gonna have to send one after each other. Alright, boys. Play nice now, you hear? God, that didn't last long at all. That was 3 seconds, maybe. Holy shit, dude. By the time he turned around to shoot him, he was already fucking turning back around to shoot me. You dirty little tramp bastard. You lying sack of shit. Possession my ass. Possession is 9/10 of the law. I'm gonna shove this shotgun so far up your fucking ass. Lies! What the fuck was the point of that? Why would I even use possession if it was only gonna last all of 3 seconds? Holy fucking sausages, Batman. What the fuck? Gotta start this all again, huh? Because checkpoints don't exist.
Do it.
Oh my god, just instantly finds you and fucking douchebags. You fucking douchebags.
Booker here.
Thank you.
Ammo.
Holy bollocks. How'd you get up here? Damn. They know where you are before you know where you are. You know where you are? Time to die, clown. You're very lucky. You can catch the back of the gear. That'll get the job done. That'll do, little pig. You gotta catch just the corner. It's almost like behind their shoulder. You'll catch a little bit of the gear. Where did the other crank gun go? Did he pick it up already? I want the extra ammo. Bitch! Bitch!
Now.
Done.
Alright. I suppose 2 of them together, that's what makes it so difficult. When they're right beside each other. If you can split them up a little bit, not so much of a worry. Electro Boogaloo. Straight blade looks cool. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's probably going to be a little jankums, but Jesus Christ, are we not used to that already? It's probably just not going to get much of a fanfare.
I may be the one who strikes you down, DeWitt.
Which sucks, you know.
But you've always had a knack
And then
for
we have
self-destruction.
Dead Island 2 on Friday.
Who's to say you won't beat me to the punch?
To the punch. God damn it, I love the echo.
One more deck. Let me take care of this on my own.
The echo is not coming
going
from
with you.
Comstock. It's coming from Booker himself. Oh yeah, this stuff here. Wonder why they did that. Maybe just they had loaded enough, maybe. Who knows? Roll up and ride on Rosie. It's a hell of a time. Oh, we'll remember there's some salt down there, won't we? Dee-dee-dee-doo. Do-do-do-diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. Well, that's... Oh, shit. Oh, why do they all just magically disappear when I want to possess one? Little shit.
Go away!
Go away! Fuck me! Ah, I hate when they smack you. It sends your aim almost like 90 degrees. It's like getting pistol whipped in the face. So you miss everything.
Take this! Take this now!
It's just a tiny little smack. It's the weirdest design choice I've ever seen. Sheesh! Shouldn't have come in here. That was a bad choice. Can't climb ledges. Who needs to climb a ledge? God, that camera shake. Who the fuck? Give me a break. Come on, shields. No. God, the angles they get you. I was on top of the stairwell. They got me underneath it. Dirty traps. On higher difficulties, man, you really start to see the AI just been given a hell of an advantage. Pleased to meet you.
Found salts!
Thanks, missus. Doing some ammo, though. Jesus Christ!
Open it.
All right.
Let's hope that gun is actually doing something. Climb, climb, climb! You fucking wanker.
Elizabeth!
Sure thing.
I don't think I have the gear on that helps me with that, is it? Because he is just a spongy little prick right now. What the fuck? I'm completely out of ammo? Gay! I have nothing. I have no ammo. Elizabeth, what the fuck, girlie? What is with gun games and just no ammo? Weird.
Every step is like coals.
Is there any guns around? Hello?
Sorry. Found ammo.
Thank you. A little too late, but I'll take it. As soon as I fucking destroy his ass, you know? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Bring it, you fucking pieces of shit. Is there any more?
Go ahead.
On it.
I dare you. Show yourself.
That's all I've got.
He's gonna hide up there like a little bitch. Paul, two goes there. You're dead, buddy. Just thinking, hold like 70 bullets, but I don't think I've ever had 70 bullets. Alright. Nothing. That box is just plain empty. Guess we're gonna have to use one of their babies. Shotgun is damn OP, but you'd be like pretty much right in their face. Have any info on the price tag? No, that's exactly what I was trying to figure out. I even tried to look up the Steam I wish they were more open about these things. I tried the Steam listing and the Steam pre-order and everything. I hate that. What is wrong with and dare I say it does come from indie devs a lot, but what the fuck is the problem with telling us the price, you know? There's a big difference in me buying your game if you're not going to tell me the fucking price. Like, if there's $5 in the difference, I don't give a fuck. But if there's 10 or 15, I'm sorry, but that's too much. It's too much. And that's probably what's up with them, you know? They're like, they don't want to tell you because there's a fear you might not buy it. But, you know, I'd say 25, I'd say. It's probably 25. I don't know for sure, though. It's shocking annoying, huh? I feel the same. It's not as if I need to budget it or anything. It's not that. It's just... I honestly, if some of these indie games push into the 30 or even 40, I'm like, yeah, I'll get it another time, or I'll get it PS Plus or something. This is the way it goes. Oh, you're that close to a full release in the middle of many other full releases. Doesn't leave you with many other options. That one's just empty. Handyman is able to do all that damage, but doesn't drop a shagging thing in terms of bullets.
We can take that skyline to the Prophet's cabin.
Ah! And PlayStation are just fucking god-awful with their story, you know, they're just horrendously stupid, unless it's their first-party stuff. But nothing gets... You won't even know if a game is released until that day. Like, take, for instance, that goofy little Chuck Norris game, you know, Michael Madsen, Chuck Norris, all that stuff. What was it? Crime City? It had a weird name. Crime Wave Rocky City or something. I wanted to know how much that game was going to cost. And it was up until the day that it told me when it was going to come out. And then on the day, it changed its release date to May. And I still didn't figure out to this day what fucking price it is. So fuck them. If you're going to play this cat and mouse bullshit, then keep your fucking game. It's as simple as that. Why make it harder for us to buy your game? And then, like, the pre-order stuff. Every game should have a pre-order and a pre-order discount, even if it's like 10%. PS Plus usually does that, but it seems to be on a case-by-case basis. But honest to God, like, let's make some incentives for us to buy your game, for God's sake, instead of the opposite of driving away business. But you know, it's not these teams' fault. They always have some sort of marketing. Even on the indie side, they'll have one marketing person. It's just someone on the team, and that's who's fucking things up. They're obviously maybe a social media community manager who's now just landed into the position of a marketer and is really fucking up, just not making the right calls, or maybe just not getting answers back from these platforms, which is probably true. Like that new EA original, that Immortals of Avion, their marketing / social media manager is a fucking YouTuber. And, whoo, good luck on that one. You know, good luck on that one. Because what you're going to get, if you're going to take that kind of stuff from a YouTuber that probably has no background in it besides being a YouTuber, you're going to get very kind of hyperbole kind of advice, you know? It's like, oh, fuck, look what this game did with their trailer. We should do that for this game. That, you know, if you just kind of, if you're going like that kind of sensationalism, it's not really going to work. Especially for an indie game or an EA game with a marketing budget that is probably way lower than it needs to be. We'll see about that. It's weird. It's weird new world we live in where, like I was saying, you see it in IGN and all them, they become YouTubers or streamers, and then they're trying to get in at EA or Sony Santa Monica with Lana Pierce and all these other people. And it's fine, I get it. Like, but, you know, you gotta understand that journalists or not, whatever it says on their fucking CV is not what they're trying to do. They're trying to get ahead in the industry. And the same with all these other YouTubers and streamers.
To wipe your slate clean, false shepherd.
Go!
But time will
come for you
before you find redemption. Some sins can't be forgiven.
PS Web Store is just bare minimum. They don't even bother with game descriptions. Yeah, it's so bad. Unless it's first party. If it's first party, it's everywhere. They have everything filled out. They have activities, pre-orders. It's great. But if it's anything else, they just give you the 2 fingers, which sucks because it can't be that hard. In all honesty, what it is you'd imagine these indie developers would love free reign of their store listing, right? But maybe people have abused that in the past. You see it on Steam all the time. They have many listings for the same game. They've false clickbaity shit, or they're basically just selling sex in video games form, you know. It's a match 3 game, but it's all titties and vaginas. But everyone who makes those games, I don't know, they need to touch grass because they've obviously not seen a pair of tits in their life. Because these things are just beyond the realm of possibility. I've seen some big busty ladies in my life, but by God, this is a whole nother dimension. This is like gravitationally impossible. Yes. Yeah, so it's like, fuck you, get your info elsewhere. Yeah, it seems very weird, very anti-consumer, which is odd. I mean, Xbox is not much better. If you go deep enough in the Xbox store, dude, you just load up the Microsoft store in a web page on console. Like, that's 4 steps of pure stupidity when I just want a tiny bit of information. It's like, fuck. Between the two of them, it's like... And don't even get me started on the eShop. The eShop on Switch is from fucking 2007 or some shit. That thing loads like your grandma getting out of her chair onto her fucking stair lift going up. And I'm like, bitch, please, I just want you to load the game information.
Siphon?
Yes.
I saw this there. I could hear you singing.
You can even see her up there, look.
And the machine came to life in response.
And then in my mother's grave, there was a smaller one. They were draining me.
Yeah?
Maybe that's why I can't.
Can't what?
When I was little, I used to be able not just to open tears, but I could create new ones.
The
To
entire
anywhere I
tower
wanted to
was
go.
a giant siphon of your
And the
buildings.
tower.
While we were going to rescue Elizabeth, we didn't know any better, you know? Siphon machine. Specimen containment. Yeah, they refused to call her Elizabeth because they knew what they were doing was inhumane. So to give her her name, to treat her like a human, would unfortunately hurt them, you know? Send those good old guilt pangs right up into their fucking brain. Shitty bastard. Just like in real life. How we can't talk about homelessness, or we can't talk about gun violence, or children dying in their own schools because you have to make sure that it's just numbers and stats and fucking bullshit. Can't even go through a fucking Sweet 16. How fucked up was that? Jesus Christ, dude. But yeah, if I find out something about Stray Blade, I'll let you know. At this point, it's going to be the day of, which is super sad. It gives me kind of little Skyrim vibes and stuff too. Yeah, usually what'll happen is what I'll do, right, is I'll get the information from Steam, and then I'll add the Sony tax to it, which is usually a 5 or a 10er. Lol. It's true though. Obviously this could be someone else's fault. This could be 505 games, which have been kind of goofy lately. For a publisher, an indie publisher, they're a far cry between something like Team 17 and Devolver Digital, which just champion every game. Have you gone on Devolver Digital's Twitter? They are championing games. Even like Playtonic, they're amazing as well. Playtonic did Yooka-Laylee, then moved over, just like Team 17, to do game publishing. And they just, even to this day, like the game could be out 3-4 years ago, and they're still like championing it as if it was coming out next week. And that is pretty special.
Stand back.
Pretty cool.
I'm ending this.
I love the animations
Booker,
when you
no.
drink the potion.
It's between me and him.
You are walking into a trap.
I need
Ooh.
to do this.
Here we go.
Come here, child. Oh, come on, I don't bite.
Time to kill a
My,
motherfucker.
oh my, how you have grown.
Curse's religious
Tell me,
Disneyland
what am
fucking delusion exists even right
Look
here.
at you, child. You're
Hey,
a mess.
let go of her.
Elizabeth, everything I've done to keep you safe.
Safe from what?
Seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. But the archangel revealed something else. Beware, prophet. Beware the false shepherd, Booker DeWitt, for he shall be as a wall between her and destiny.
Why?
DeWitt, I'm a fool. I've sent mighty armies to stop you. I've rained fire on you from above. I did all of that to keep you from her, when all I needed was to tell her the truth. Ask him, child. Ask him what happened to your finger.
Ooh.
Ask DeWitt.
Let go of me.
Ask him. Ask the false shepherd. Tell her. Tell her, false shepherd! Tell her the truth!
My hand!
Tell her! Tell
Please
her
let
about
go.
her finger!
Get off her!
She's your daughter, you son of a bitch! And you abandoned
Time
her!
to die,
Was it worth it?
Comstock.
Huh? Did you get what you wanted?
Booker.
Tell me!
Booker.
Tell me!
It is finished.
Nothing is finished!
Booker.
You locked her up for her whole life!
Booker.
You cut off her finger, and you put it on me!
Booker, stop it! You killed him.
What did you think
What
was
did
gonna
he
happen?
mean? Huh? You tell me, what did he mean about my finger?
I don't know. I just assumed you were born with it. I don't know.
Your nose. It's bleeding.
What? Elizabeth, I swear to you, I have no idea what he was talking about.
You too. You just can't remember it.
No. I'll prove it to you. We'll destroy the siphon. The answer's behind one of your doors. You just have to open it.
Destroy the siphon? It's the entire tower, Booker. How are we gonna do that?
I don't know. But I'll think of something on the way.
What did you think was gonna happen? Father Comstock is dead. What a way to go out, huh? Cracked the skull on the side of his little fucking... He was basically baptizing people up here, you know he was. And then drowned. I like that he drowns him with that same hand as well. I don't doubt that that's important as well. Nice. God, there's so many fucking games coming out. A lot of... On one half of things, on the competitive side, you have people rushing to make their own Fortnite for the last couple of years. And then on the other side of things, you've got people trying to make their own Genshin. Because Genshin Impact, you might call it anime, Breath of the Wild, whatever you want. It's fun as fuck, right? You don't even put any money into it. And it's way more than that, you know, anime, Breath of the Wild. The only thing that really copies from Breath of the Wild is the climbing stamina, which every fucking game has these days, you know. And even ones before Breath of the Wild, honestly. But it's made insane amounts of money, like on mobile alone. I don't know what it is about mobile users, but I think everything is just so easy to just click, purchase, you know, even more so than console or PC, I think, because those require you most of the time to have to sign into this or that. But phones is just click, and it's, even though it's doing gangbusters on PlayStation, it's sold like billions. It's earned billions on mobile. And they have their new game coming out soon called Star Rail, which kind of looks closer to the other game, Honkai, which is more mission based rather than a giant open world like a Genshin is. And then they have another game coming out called Zenless Zone and Zero. But they there's other people putting out games, like there was Tower of Fantasy. I saw another one. IGN were like advertising. You know, IGN, they're the lowest common denominator these days. They take the brown envelope for everything. But one thing I've noticed about them, which really pisses me off, is they don't put the hashtag ad. I guess they don't because they're a separate business, but that still seems a bit shady with the, what was that, FFC or whatever, where every influencer, everybody has to put hashtag ad. If you don't announce that it's an ad, you can get fucking screwed. Yeah, I'm not sure. It sucks that I can't find a price. You know what? Like the first thing you type in Stray Blade, it goes price. What you used to be able to do, if you're lucky, the dev would answer some questions on Reddit or Twitter in the replies, and they would tell you what the price was. Because to me, if you're getting to the point where you're hiding the price, that's a sign of something else, you know? It's a sign of, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's got to do with Epic. I don't think Epic even has the price on theirs, and they always do. They have like pre-order. Let me see, it just says coming soon, which is this Thursday. Like, can we fucking wake the fuck up, people? It's 2 days away. I don't know what's going on this week. Like, it's where they just sprung all these games on them. We're only getting the review today of Dead Island 2, which is coming out on Friday. And Horizon, people are only getting the code today to review Horizon Burning Shores. And if you ask anybody in the past, a late review code to a game was always a surefire reason behind it being a shitty game, and they were trying to hide it. And we know that Burning Shores isn't going to be shit. We know that Dead Island 2 is probably a very good, average, decent zombie game. That's all I want. That seems what the reviews are doing. So why did they live in fear? Get those fucking reviews out. Alright. So you could say the hard part is done, but not quite. Elizabeth is now left distraught, as you can imagine. As usual, people who go through that kind of hate in their life and want to do the damage. When the deed comes to be doing, they don't got the stomach. They don't got the stomach for it.
Can you open this?
And you can see that same wavering thing with Booker and the nose bleeding. We've seen that every time realities are merging. It tells you all you need to know. Look at this place. They're a fine example of Comstock. And this is where the final battle commences. Oh, Songbird, great protector of Elizabeth.
Cage,
Time to show your beak.
No, what?
Love Genshin. Yeah, hell yeah.
trying to tell us?
I was definitely like wary on it too, but
Cage,
I put like hundreds of hours into it for free.
They knew what was best for
Yeah,
us.
there you go, exactly. So no one's
They
talking about
knew
it.
what was coming next. Did you see this coming, old man?
Okay, we gotta
Did you
get
see
ready.
this coming,
I think they mean to board us.
You ain't gonna place your daughter on the throne. We're gonna place her in her grave.
Damn.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Time to get the little flute.
Sing to who? Elizabeth, stop it!
C-A-G-E. It's not a word, Booker. It's a song.
Damn it, I always get stuck in everything. Sing, girly. Sing. Shush. I like how the Vox are just gone for now.
It's okay. I'm here. Will you help me?
We couldn't leave
I need you to protect
without
me.
having a
Will you
little
do it?
confrontation
You do this for me, just
with the
just this
Songbird.
one last thing. Please.
No. One last thing.
Go. Go, go, go! Booker, he'll help us. We can use him against the Vox fleet.
He's so cool.
Rockets.
Alright, let's see. Gonna start off.
Booker, tell Songbird where to go.
Nice birdie. Fucking hell. You little bastard.
Ammo! Catch! Booker, here!
Thanks.
Where would I be without you? We have to keep this place safe for as long as we can.
Gunships!
Get ready!
How's it going, lads? Pleased to meet ya.
Booker, Songbird's ready! I'll try to keep this up.
God damn it.
Elizabeth!
There!
Oh, this on higher definitely is the real deal.
There, the gun.
Booker! Over there! The box!
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island.
Trying to keep the RPG until the big boys arrive.
Watch out for the barns!
Keep your eyes peeled.
Where are you, bastards?
Do it.
There's more!
Yeehaw!
Songbird is ready.
Hit that gunship!
Come on, you wee bastards. Come on. What else we got over here? Carbine ammo. I see you. What the fuck?
He's ready, Booker. ammo.
Thank you. I don't see any ships. God, did that hurt him at all? That's what I hate. It makes them like flinch like that. There's a good lad. Die. Die.
Our blood, sweat, and tears. But today, our tears become gold, and your tears will become blood.
Now I have to break.
Zeppelin!
Yeah, this is the fucking hard part. Destroy the Zeppelin. I don't know if the songbird. Oh, I can. Okay, get it.
Get the Zeppelin.
You can also
Patriot!
jump on them. All right, where's the Patriot? Alright, this is why we kept the RPG for just such an emergency. By the gods! You will pay! My brother in Christ!
Sorry. Take this.
Much obliged.
Fuck, man, it's not hitting anyone. Right, where's the songbird? Possession only works. Come on! RPG! Who's trying to hit me? Come on, come on. Alright, let's keep our stocks going. Are we on the RPG? 3 left. Aye. With pleasure. With reverie. Fuck you, Patriot! Alright.
What do we say to their little lamb?
No!
The looks of this.
It's better to use it on the Zeppelin. You can fly over there and destroy them too. Trust me, that shit ain't easy. Destroy the Zeppelins. Oh, fuck it.
Get the gunship.
It wouldn't let me.
Patriot! Watch out!
That's where you need the fucking sniper too. Fuck yeah! Why is he possessed?
Here, ammo!
Thanks, Vicious. Come on, shoot! No, no, no! Songbird! It's not working! Fucking thing!
There you go!
It gets a little confused. Come on, bitch! What the fuck is hitting? Ah, you cunts! You cunts. God, there was so much confusion there. I kept trying to hit the Zeppelin, but he was trying to use the medical kits, and yeah. 110 buttons, but everything's on the same fucking button. Yeah, geniuses.
Open it.
On it!
Everything's on the same bastard thing. Alright.
It was just there.
Come here, fucker.
I'll keep my eyes open for more. Find something soon.
Sheesh.
Patriot, over there!
God damn. Come on, fucker. You big bullet sponge bastards.
Songbird's ready.
How are they able to use the rocket launcher right in your fucking face? You try and do the same, and bye-bye shields. Yes, silly bastards. Come here. Get him, buddy. Dude, they survived the songbird. This is why I need one. I need one long-range weapon. This fucker's still alive. What's it gonna take to kill you? All right, you fuckers.
Send him there.
Get him, girl.
Where should I send him?
Right there.
Nice. Still about halfway. Nice. That was surprisingly strong. Shush.
Watch out, Patriot!
They never stop.
I can call Songbird in, Booker. You need this.
Got it.
I need fucking guns, little lady. Come on. Fuck me. I must have crank shot that guy about fucking 10 times and he's still alive. What's he got? Repeater. Pick up the guns! Pick up the fucking guns! Ugh. Why they gotta put everything on the one bastard button? Lord have mercy. Why I wanna... Come here! It's so fucking dodgy. Yeah, shilly bastards. Ah! Dude, I'm hammering those buttons like crazy.
Patriot, over there!
No fucking way. There can't be more. I think I gotta get rid of that zeppelin.
We shall not be silenced.
I need the bird.
How the fuck are you meant to have time to do that? It won't let me use Songbird to kill this one. Yeah, aren't you supposed to like get over there? Hello! Can I get up there? Obviously not.
Tell me where to send him.
There you go. And now it magically has the perfect fucking layer on it, huh? Wait for the game's special layer.
Catch!
You bastard! He's a squealer. He's a screamer. How's this fucker green and still hitting me, huh? Don't damage your allies. Are you sure? Because he looks like he's shooting me. I don't know. Not really much of an ally there, is he? You mad horses. Alright. I don't know how you're meant to have enough time to save everything. Oh, you fucker, you're always stuck on something. Alright. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I think until you kill the zeppelins, everybody keeps spawning, so you're as good as dead, boyo. It doesn't help when they have every button next to each other. Call in Songbird with the same button that does the rift tears that are everywhere else. Yes, silly bastards. Come on. Is this not RPG? No? I guess not. I guess not. Alright. Let's end this sucker. I thought you could jump on the zeppelins. I'm really sure you could. I remember doing that. You jump into the zeppelin and you sabotage the engine, just like you did back in the other... Yeah, the repeater ended up being pretty strong, whatever that was about. I don't remember those guns being great. Alright, let's end this sucker. That's a hell of a fight, like... Especially on the higher difficulty, you'd see there's not a moment.
Come here.
Not a moment.
Look, you can use the Songbird to bring the whole damn thing down.
Hell yeah.
Destroy the siphon.
And that's what you want.
It's the only way we'll find the truth.
He destroyed
About
the
my
top.
finger, Comstock,
But the siphon lies in the rest of the tower. Look at this. Columbia. She's burning. You can see it's all mostly like a 2D JPEG, probably. But still a nice effect. Still a nice effect. Take the whistler.
Tear it all down.
Take a little one of those little pan flute. Or a xylophone. Do it! They should have given us a boss fight with him. Damn, look at Elizabeth.
The Whistler! Elizabeth! The bird, Elizabeth! I lost control!
It's okay.
No, he isn't.
She's all powerful now. With the flick of her finger.
Where is he?
And where are we? Sorry, buddy. Once protector, now destructor. And sadly,
it's all right. I'm here.
he has to be killed.
Just let go.
Aww.
There you go.
Very little sister, big daddy moment.
Elizabeth.
And how fitting we would be in Rapture. Look at her cry, the little sister crying over the big daddy. What great imagery! Oh my god, I love it. You tell me that Bioshock Infinite and this game is not connected?
What is this place? Elizabeth?
It's a doorway.
Now why?
One of
Why did
many.
she take us here?
This way.
What do you mean it's a doorway? Where are you going?
Oh, come on. Yes, it's this way.
What Comstock said about your finger. Is there an answer here? Do you...
Down here.
It's the very moment that Jack would get his first plasmid, there'd be no coming back. Literal moments after him crash landing in the Atlantic
Over
Ocean.
here, Booker.
We're back in Rapture. This was such an insane moment in the game because we hadn't been here since, you know, back then, right? So it would have been a long, long time. But for every little good little nod they did here, Burial at Sea couldn't be more fitting a name because it fucking buries the entire series in the ground. I wouldn't be opposed to 2K Marin at the time going back and doing another Bioshock Infinite to try and fix things, or at least create depth and, more importantly, fucking some kind of reasoning behind some of the choices in Burial at Sea. Besides what it appeared to be like retcon the mistakes and shoehorn Elizabeth into Bioshock 1.
Why? What is going on? Elizabeth, what do you mean this is a doorway?
I'll have to show you.
The old Vital Chambers. This is the one I think Jack comes up on and we see the spider slicer the first time. Pretty cool. This is probably moments before that or after, who knows? Who knows? Now Elizabeth is all powerful. She's almost scary now, you know. Up until this time she was kind of naive. We knew she had power, but she was in control. Now she's like a god.
Probably gonna regret this.
Hooray! It's basically a reverse Rapture. No gods, no kings, only
City
man.
at the bottom of the ocean. Ridiculous.
So it's the guy coming from the city up in the sky. Come on. Honestly, as muddy as the water gets in Bioshock Infinite, I probably would have left without doing the Burial at Sea. I enjoy them. Don't get it twisted. It's nice to play as Elizabeth, but it's just such a mess. It's just a mess.
Thousands of doors. Opening all at once.
They're not stars.
They're beautiful.
Every one of them is another world. Another lighthouse. Because there's always a lighthouse. There's always a city. There's always a girl.
Come on. Come on, it's this way. Come on.
Funny enough, like with the remaster of Bioshock, you know, it looks just
You
like
going to open it?
Rapture
It's no good.
and Ryan.
I thought once we were here, I could fully control it. I thought...
What is that?
It's a key.
Where did it come from?
It's always been there. I just couldn't see it.
It's like she's imagining it and wishing it into reality. Probably. Oh, yes. This is where things get fucking weird, man.
Not stars. They're doors.
Welcome to the Hall of Doors.
Everywhere. All that's left is the choosing.
This is where the game tries to cram absolutely everything of 3 games into an ending of this one, and sheesh, if it doesn't just make your mind implode a little bit. Takes a couple of rewatches and replays before you figure everything out. It's really cool though. I think each one of those lighthouses is a reality, is a world.
What are all these lighthouses?
Is another game.
Why are we... Who are...
There are a million worlds. All different and all similar. Constants and variables.
Yeah,
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird. But sometimes, something's different. But yet the same.
Constants and variables.
Yes.
What's funny is, as much as they wanted to connect Bioshock 1 and Infinite because it was Ken Levine's baby, I argued that Bioshock 2 actually makes more sense to Bioshock Infinite. But he would refuse to do that because he hates Bioshock 2 with a passion. It's not his, he had no involvement in it. It traipses all over his first game, and I don't agree with that at all. I think it's an Arkham Origin situation. It sucks that it has to happen because of the nature of making another game. It takes that long. And producers and publishers want that money, you know. Want that money! So, they charge another developer to make a game in between the next one. That's where you get Batman Arkham Origins, Bioshock 2, there's Borderlands pre-sequel, you name it. It goes on and on and on. These little side games that are usually fucking ripped asunder by the fans and the devs alike, but also seem to hold up the test of time. Same with Bioshock 2. I love it! I love it! Now I heard of it, so yeah, hell yeah. Quote number 312. I like to lick that wibbly wobbly wonder. Oh my. Oh my god, that was Muggle. Jesus. Jesus, contain yourself. Let the panties hit the floor. Like you can see them moving across over there as well. That's the bit that always got me. I love it. At this very moment, all these realities are converging. I don't know how Elizabeth's brain doesn't just explode, but if anybody can hold it all together, it will be her. We might see the Hall of Doors again in the future, you never know. Especially with the talks of Bioshock Isolation from Cloud Chamber and Janice from Ken Levine himself. If he doesn't put an Easter egg to Bioshock or Bioshock Infinite in Janice, I'd be very, very surprised. In you go, Booker. Booker's just along for the ride at this point, the poor devil.
Look.
It's us.
Not exactly. We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore.
We can only see each other.
I don't understand.
Because of Elizabeth.
It'll happen all the same.
Why? We don't need to.
Because it does.
It's like in a dream.
Because it has. Because it will.
Because it will.
There's so many choices.
They all lead us to the same place. Where it started.
No one tells me where to go.
Booker. You've already been.
The first thing, of course, he feels threatened. You know, as if it's taken away his free will. It goes beyond that, Booker. But as creepy as all this stuff is, I don't mind it that much. Like, I know it seems a bit improbable. That's not the part that kind of falls asunder. It's the next part. The reveal of Booker's true identity. His identity of who he will become, who he is, and who he's always been. Doesn't matter where you go here. It don't matter.
Wait a minute.
That's right.
I know this place.
The original
here.
baptism.
20 years ago, right after Wounded Knee. I was looking for...
redemption. Forgiveness.
Come on now, time's a-wasted.
Why were you here?
Are you ready to have your past erased? Are you ready to have your sins cleansed? Are you ready to be born again? Take my hand.
No. No, I don't want to.
But you already did, didn't you?
Yeah. This is why he denies the baptism in Colombia as well. A little bit too close to home, eh, Booker? Huh? You can't wash away the sins of the past with simple religious dogma. It's not as simple as that, you fool.
Are you ready to be born again?
I am.
Do you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again in the blood of the Lamb? Jesus, wash this man clean. Wait. Father, make him born again. Lord,
stop it.
What are you doing to it? Get off me!
Get off!
Son!
You didn't go through with it.
You think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? Well, open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Not until we find Comstock.
Comstock's dead!
No. He was here. This way.
I like how even the priest knew it was DeWitt. I like these little moments. Because now we're back in America, like. Kinda cool.
And what of my debts?
Bring us the girl
and wipe
away the debt.
It wasn't loan sharks.
The man who hired me to find you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. The girl for the debt.
It wasn't loan sharks. It wasn't Pinkertons. It wasn't any of these fucking bailiffs coming to kick your fucking ass. It was the Lutesses. And lo and behold, it was the brother Lutess. We're used to seeing both of them together, or at least the sister. But we know they're from two different realities merged together. And now we finally get to see what's behind the door. We hear the baby cooing. We hear the mobile. Time for the reveal.
Wait, no, this is wrong. What is this? There was no baby.
Anna DeWitt.
I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there
All
was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
Booker, you don't leave this room until you do.
DeWitt, time is running short. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
We thought it was for the entire Columbia and the entire game. The girl was in the other room all along. A little familiar-faced baby. Wearing blue as well, huh? What's it like staring at yourself, Elizabeth? She's about to get a rude awakening as well. Wipe away the debt.
Go ahead.
No.
The ultimate
you can wait
sin.
as long as you want. Eventually you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Oh, no. DeWitt was a broken man. You know, after many, many years of war, he fell into drink and everything else, gambling, just ruined his whole life. The wife, I think she died during childbirth in this reality. And he was not fit to be a father. Just as he was about to lose everything, A Lutess came to him, offered him to wipe away the death by bringing him his own flesh and blood, his own daughter, Anna DeWitt,
paid.
Elizabeth.
Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
No takesy backsy.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker, you're bleeding.
Oh. I remember what I remember.
Now we've upset him.
I don't expect this next bit will do much for his mood.
Come on.
Where it started, so it shall end.
What are we doing here? Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead?
to...
You mean like Chen Lin? Like Lady Comstock? No. He is alive in a million worlds.
It's definitely a spectacle, wasn't it? Very well done.
It will only be over when he never even lived in the first place.
No, no. How do you kill a man in a million worlds, Elizabeth? Will the circle be unbroken? It's time to put an end to all of it. This is your last chance.
Hey, the deal's off, you hear me?
Here we go.
The deal is off! Give her back! Give her back!
Fine, are you mad?
This is how it happened. This part you have to like watch a couple of times. You've got old Booker DeWitt there. Very Comstock looking. This is just after he gave the baby.
I'll wait, thank you.
And this is where Anna and Elizabeth loses her finger.
Give her back, you son of a bitch!
It's ready, go!
One tear, one reality.
No! No,
Shut
no, no!
down the machine!
No!
Shut it down!
Anna!
Shut down the machine now! Do
Keep
it!
an eye on the baby.
Give me back my daughter! No!
There goes the pinky. And there's the Immaculate Conception. It was not immaculate at all. It was the theft of a child from another dimension.
Anna. Anna. No. No.
He was sterile in that world.
I'm sorry.
He could not have kids.
I'm so sorry.
So he stole
Anna, I'm sorry.
for himself from another reality. It's fucking batshit insane, but there you go. And Anna DeWitt, the AD, and Booker's hand is Elizabeth Comstock. Just like that.
He's gone.
Is your brain broken yet? Well, it ain't over yet.
You shared this room with your regret for almost 20 years.
Jesus, look at this place.
Until one day, a man came to you and offered you a chance at redemption. A chance for us to work together.
Oh, Jesus. He's barely holding it together. How was Elizabeth? Like, when she just found this out, I don't know how you'd be holding it together. The person you were with this whole time is your father.
I told you it would work.
Her true father.
No, it works. The question is, will he?
Why is it suddenly multiversal? I know, right?
You suppose he branded himself as some sort of penance?
Should have.
Don't see the point.
That's what he wanted.
What's done will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
If only he remembered what the brand was for.
Bring us the girl. Wipe away the debt.
See? He's starting to put his story together.
Wipe away.
You're quite fond of this theory of yours.
He's manufacturing new memories from his old ones.
Well, the brain adapts.
I should know. I lived it.
At this point, he's just like Chen from the game, merging realities, merging memories, creating false ones, and making up new ones. This is how the game started.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
To his credit.
Comstock's fault.
It's too late.
What if I went back? Killed him before he did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
How would one know how far back to go?
That's the only way to do it. Go back to when he was born, and I'll smother this son of a bitch in his crib.
Bum bum. Look at Elizabeth, like she almost, it's fucking scary, that's what it is. Never takes your eyes off, oh my god. It's almost like she's in a dream. I think like it's you know, it's a good story. The gameplay, these kind of stories are tough to do with gameplay because it immediately puts it out of your head, you know. I think a story that did this better was the butterfly effect. I always bring it up. I know it's random and it's Ashton Kutcher and all that, but it's really good and it tells a really clever little tale. And that one, this is where they kind of mess with not just, as you said, multiversal, different realities, but also fucks with time as well. That's where you're not just breaking one sin of a plot hole, you're breaking two. I mean, the only thing that'd make it slightly weirder and worse is if there was actual real angels in heaven and hell fighting each other. Then that's strike three right there. That's what I always said about the Max Payne movie. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I know it's a random little segue, but the idea behind Max Payne was, it's, you know, it's a crime fucking noir, but it's massive hints of Norse gods and stories like that. But where they got fucking angels and demons from for the fucking movie, I'll never understood. Mila Kunis and Mark Wahlberg.
Are you sure?
They wouldn't work together till Ted.
It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
So he's made his choice to go back in time and smother son of a bitch, he said.
Are you ready to be born again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of course it is. I remember.
Are you ready to leave behind all that has gone
Whoa.
before? The slate clean.
All the Elizabeth.
You chose to walk away, but in other oceans, you didn't. You took the baptism. You were born again as a different man. It all has to end. To have never started, not just in this world, but in all of ours.
I like it there.
Smother him in the crib.
Smother.
Mother.
Before the choice is made, before you are reborn.
And what name shall you take, my son?
He's Zachary Comstock.
Zachary
He's Booker DeWitt.
Hale Comstock.
No. They're both.
Goodbye, Booker. And so the circle will be broken. With Booker's death, his sacrifice, Comstock cannot exist. All the other Elizabeths disappear. And if they just left it here, it would have been fine. As twisted and crazy as those last 20 minutes are, it's still kind of all put together. Elizabeth remains because of her power over all the realities. She is the circle. She's outside the circle. And that's how it ends. Booker was the villain all along in that reality. Like, if you want to ask stuff like paradoxes, being able to meet yourself, that kind of stuff, don't worry. Everybody has asked every single question and questioned every single loophole in this series and this game. And yeah, it is full of them, absolutely. It's a hell of a ride. It's like basically going on every ride in Disneyland and then expecting your brain not to be jelly. Expecting your stomach not to empty itself. But yeah, there you go. It's fucking wild, that's for sure. That's what they went for. No, from the very start, every single tear was her merging realities together. So every time we saw these ghosts, every time we saw these people flicker in and out and be dead but alive, be bleeding and all that, the same thing was happening to Booker. That's the paradox. That's the merging of reality. Every time he spoke with Comstock, he would bleed. That echo was actually himself from another reality talking and echoing what Comstock said. It's kind of wild. It's a wild ass story. So people were left to kind of ruminate and just think about that. Just going back to Rapture was him just like an Easter egg to his original game, you know? It's a place to sadly bury Songbird, which I think was done very dirty. I would have much preferred a cheeky little boss there. because the sheer power of Songbird, it was cool to get to use him in the end, but it just felt foolishness to, with the final boss to be just waves upon waves of the same enemies we were fighting for the last 10 hours. But still cool. If there's one thing Ken Levine and those guys can do, is they can build a grand story and have epic moments and set pieces, you know. Does it all come together? That's up to you, you know. There's a lot of... I think this is, out of all three of the games, in terms of its story, I think it's the biggest spectacle, but it's also the weakest, I think. If it wasn't for Elizabeth and her being as incredible as she is and well written and well acted by Courtney Draper, I think the game would fall asunder, you know. Because, you know, she takes on the role of all NPCs, but she has to be really well written, you know. The closest you'll get to someone as good as Elizabeth came out the same year with The Last of Us and Ellie. That's the closest thing. But they cheekily let you control Ellie in that game, so that gives her far more meaning, in my opinion. But Elizabeth's cool. By the end, she's like I said, she's like dreamlike. She's like a god. It's really creepy just listening to her speak and how much she knows. Bioshock 1 is told in such a nice little bundle, but it's something that can't be done again, you know, even the twist. So when we get the twist in this one, you're already flying down the roller coaster at breakneck speed, so you don't have time to absorb anything. I think that's why Bioshock Infinite requires multiple playthroughs, especially for that last scene, or at least watch it again on YouTube, huh? But pretty fucking cool, pretty cool. So yeah, they left that alone. It could have been fine. It might not have held up to the you know, the test of time. But then they went and did Burial at Sea, Part 1 and Part 2. Fuck. Lady Comstock. Good old Laura Bailey. What a wasted character, huh? What a wasted Lady Comstock. So we don't get to see much of anything of Lady Comstock in other realities because she dies during childbirth. But it would have been nice. And when we see her in this reality, she's, you know, not really there mentally. They even got like Jennifer Hale as well. They got pretty much everyone that was huge at the time. It was a kind of a special time, wasn't it, huh? That generation. PS3 and Xbox 360. It was something about it. It was, to me, like if the golden era of gaming was like the SNES and all that, then I think the 360 era was almost like the celebrity Hollywood phase. Everything was a giant blockbuster. Gears of War, fucking Halo. Every single game that came out, everything became like mature. You know, you went from your Marios to your Crash Bandicoots and Spyros all the way up to your Resistance and Uncharted and Last of Us, and you know, a lot of songs. I really loved how they did that, you know. It was a very clever way of using music because it's true to life, right? Think of a lot of the music you might have found or learned from any of the generations, even classical music. You're gonna learn it from someone else or some movie or something, you know, even just hearing it in a shop or something, you know. And that's exactly how this works. So the tears were able to kind of go beyond time, and that's how you were able to hear some of the 80s music that pops up there. But then people started to sing it. People started to even record it themselves. And you're like, why are we getting this kind of Charleston or jazzy version of these songs? Because people had heard them, they'd traveled, maybe even humming them on the street, and then or singing them, you know, and then turned them into their own thing. It was really cool. And it also allowed that to be part of the soundtrack, where people tend to do that a lot, where they'll take a very well-known song and change the genre up, and you're like, wow, so cool. Did you ever hear this song acoustic? Did you ever hear the jazz version of this song? Blah blah blah. Yeah, pretty cool. Great game. Very messy. I think the weakest part of it, I think, is a lot of the gameplay. You can tell it went through many iterations, many different troubles, as every game does these days, but this one definitely shows its troubles on its sleeves. There's a lot of just unanswered stuff, and a lot of enemies and things that were just kind of left on the cutting room floor, or even worse, they were in the game for all of a couple of minutes and then gone, like the Silent Boys and things like that. What are they called? What are those guys called? Was it called Silent Boys? I can never remember their name. Little creepy guys at the end. Something. Boy, oh, here we go. The Boy of Silence. Did I call them Silent Boys? God, the first thing that comes up is a thread called "The Boys of Silence are possibly the worst thing." Jesus. You know, when this game came out, things were very different than when Bioshock 1 came out. You know, we were knee deep in social media and every armchair dev, myself included, you know. At the end of the day, no matter how mixed up I think the story is and things like that, I wouldn't have done much better myself. It's just like everything else. Probably could have done with a little extra time, but by the time this came out, he must have been working on this since Bioshock, the end of Bioshock 1. But that's how long these games take, you know. This is why you get those side games. Like if you look at Arkham City and then Arkham Knight, Warner Brothers were obviously not happy enough with that long wait, you know, and Rocksteady were probably like, we need this time, you know, please give us that time. And obviously a new generation had come out then as well, so they probably started porting it over to that. But I think the time was worth it, because Arkham Knight to this day still stands up graphically the test of time. The story might not, you know. I mean, Joker's still amazing, but I felt like they almost felt like they forced to bring him back because you know, it's Mark Hamill and he's so iconic. He was almost a better character than Bruce himself in those games. But yeah, with this we had Bioshock 2 in between, which I loved, you know. Subject Delta, the big sister, wonderful story. Definitely far more closer to Elizabeth and Booker, the Subject Delta and the big sister. I much preferred that connection rather than just shoehorning Bioshock 1 in there, which he will do almost unforgivably with Burial at Sea 1 and 2. I will play Burial at Sea 1 and 2. I will, as much as it hurts. And we get the Blind Squirrels. These are the guys that ported and did the remasters, which I think they did a fairly good job. I think they're not great on PC, and this one has a couple of graphical glitches, but we had no like crashes or anything. So it's fine, you know. Bioshock Infinite. So yeah, the rumor for the next one, titled Bioshock Isolation or Bioshock 4, sounds like we might hear something from it this year, possibly next year, I don't know. It's been made by 2K with a new studio known as Cloud Chamber. They're made up of some of 2K Marin and others who worked on Bioshock 2. And, you know, the rumor going around, obviously things can change very, very fast. The rumor going around is it's about an underground city underneath Antarctica, and it's kind of two cities that are split up maybe by a black hole or something, I don't know, something like that. Maybe even like another tear as a nod to Infinite. And they're going to have vastly different art styles, vastly different societies and things like that, you know. And then you're going to be thrown into the middle of that, where obviously they'll probably go to war or something. I don't know, we'll see. That's all I know about it. It would also allow them to have some kind of their take on a lighthouse as well. No doubt that I don't think they'll move themselves too far from that mantra of there's always a lighthouse, there's always a city, you know. Could be cool. The isolation part, I'm not too gone on the name, so that's probably something that is subject to change.